Hello, hello, happy Friday. I see we got a couple of folks on. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna give it another minute or two for others to join. Hi, Kathy. Happy Friday. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you've had some nice weather the past few days. It's been really warm here. We've had a warm spell up here in Maine, which has been nice. Hi, Coffee Mom. Welcome. So happy you're here. Oh, I love it. I hope you have a great experience tonight and you enjoy it and you're going to want to return. I'm so glad you found it. You found us. It's a great group. All right. Usually takes a few minutes for folks to join. Hi, Dee. Oh, low 60s in Florida. Yeah, that is chilly for you guys. That's shorts weather up here. Oh, good. Are you guys ready to play with some washi? Some more washi tonight? I finished 3 rolls doing this layout. I was so excited. Ready for the washi. All right. Oh, there we go. We got a couple more on. I'll just give them another minute or so to let everybody join. Give folks time to settle in. I hope you guys had a good week. '67 in Mississippi. Very nice. That's comfortable. It's a really comfortable temperature. And we have Poet Cat. Welcome. Hello. Happy Friday. Oh, I love seeing some returning new faces. Well, I can't see your faces. I should say names. I love seeing that. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Happy Friday, everybody. We are going to play with some more washi tonight. I've done some pre-work on this one, but we're still going to have a lot of fun putting it together. So, I took some washi and I used this honeybee heart, nesting heart die cutting set, and I cut out some hearts. And so what I did is, here are all my hearts. Give you guys a closer look. So I took different shades of pink pattern washi and I cut out some hearts. And so how I did that, oh, we have, hi Catherine, hi Carolyn, from Australia, welcome, happy to have you. So what I did was I took some scrap white paper and I just ran my washi across and then ran it through my die machine. Super easy to do, works with any shape. And the washi sticks really well. I mean, as long, you know, every now and again we get like those defective rolls, but for the most part it works really well. So I ran through and a bunch of different heart shapes and ended up with all these guys. And I have a lot more, so I'll have more to play with as I scrap. And as you see, I have like 2 rolls here that I almost used up. So I almost used up 4 rolls doing this layout, which, you know, we talked about last week. We all acquire a lot of washi, so I don't think too many of us would be sad using up a bunch of washi on this layout. So I've done this in the past with stars as well. This would be good with if you have a balloon die cut, hexagons, circles, really any shape. Flowers you could even do. You know, if you have, I'm thinking like, I'm even thinking if you have like a layered birthday cake kind of die cut, you could do each layer in a different style of washi. I mean, literally the possibilities are endless here. And you know, essentially you get, it's like pattern paper all said and done. Dee, that's so funny. You're absolutely right. That's more than I've used in 5 years. Yes, spot on, my dear. Spot on. So next time, or you know, if you want to try this technique, like look through your dies and see, you know, what might work. Because basically you're just creating your own pattern paper with the washi. That's essentially what you're doing. And so we're going to do a grid layout tonight. And so I'm scrapping the picture of my stepdaughter and my son. This is from a couple years ago. And I've got some papers already picked out. So I'm going to do a white background, but I'm going to mat it with this polka dot paper, which I need to trim the branding strip off of. Dee, I agree. I think balloons would be super cute. I think they'd be adorable. And actually, I have extra hearts here, so I have another layout in mind for these. I think I'm gonna run them through my sewing machine and stitch around the edge, and I think I'm gonna actually turn these hearts into balloons. I have an idea in my head anyway, so I have plenty of extra hearts to play with, so I think that's gonna be fun. But a true balloon die cut would be good too. It'd be really, really fun. So we're kind of going the pink tones here, kind of a Valentine's layout, if you will, considering Valentine's is, what day is it? Valentine's is on Monday, I think. Right around the corner. So I thought, how fitting, right? Okay, so we're gonna mat this white onto this polka dot pink paper. And I think, you know, depending on how it comes out, I might run this through my sewing machine as well. I need to practice, and I have my sewing machine. I have the We Are memory keepers, and I really gotta do more stitching. And I think this is gonna, I think the stitching will look nice. So anyways, we're gonna do a grid design with the hearts. Oh, my ATG isn't cooperating here. Hold on a second, gang. They misbehave every now and again. All right, let's try that again. So we're gonna do a grid design, which I love grid designs, and I love grid designs with something other than squares, because that's, you know, typically how, you know, what people start with in a grid design is squares. So how many of you have done this washi technique before? Have you tried this, or is this a new idea? Love to hear. All right, and I'm just eyeballing this. There we go. Okay, so here's my thought, is we've got some big hearts and little hearts, so I was thinking we could have some fun layering the hearts here, the different patterns. And see how it looks. Kind of mix and match. Oh, that's striped, so we're gonna want to put that over here. And I got another fun surprise for you too. We're gonna make a couple of shaker pocket hearts too. So we're gonna do, or I've already made a couple, we're gonna make another one. Oh, look, I love the way stitching looks on the layout. Sadly, Dee doesn't sew. I mean, not at all. I'm not a very good sewer either, Dee, so you're in good company there. You are definitely in good company with me there. But I try. I end up usually defaulting to hand sewing, but I definitely would love to get better at it. All right, so I think I ended up having this one here. And so we're gonna make some shakers. Look at these cute little well, this one doesn't shake as well. I made this one a little snug, but we're gonna make one of these. How adorable is this? So I want to share with you guys how to make some shakers. So I thought we'd have a couple of shakers on this layout as well. I remember what I did now. And then we'll decorate the, we'll put this all down, decorate the layout, and then I want to do, I think I'm doing the photo in the middle, so I don't know if I need, oh, I had some glitter fall out. I'm shaking it a little too hard. I don't think I'll need a heart in the middle because I think I'm going to do the photo in the middle. And I think we're going to add some texture with some little pom-poms maybe and some crepe paper. So I have a whole bunch of ideas. So we're gonna have a little fun tonight with this. But this is the general thought of the layout here and what we're going for. And this is kind of what I mean by a grid design. I can't sew a lick. Well, if you can't sew, you can always paper pierce and hand stitch with embroidery thread if you have the patience to do so. Because I mean, I'm not really handy with the sewing machine either, but I love the look of it. So that's why I defer to the hand stitching, because I can handle that a little bit better. But you could always just use a pen as well and fake it. Just hand draw some stitches on there. It's not quite the same, but it's a good replacement. So I think we're gonna put the photo in the middle there. And that's the general idea of the layout. So before we nail all this down, let's put our shaker together, because I do use wet glue for that, and we'll want it to dry for a minute. So what we have here is for our shaker pockets, if none of you have made one before. We've got one of our washi hearts. That's going to be the base of our shaker. And then I went through with the nesting dies and I cut out frames for the hearts. So 5 seems to be my sweet number for these. So you want to cut out 5 frames. And then you're also going to want to use your die and cut out a heart of the acetate. So this is going to be your window that you can see the shaker through. And I have the We Are Memory Keepers acetate. I think I bought pads of them on clearance at Michael's at some point, and they've come in really handy with my December daily and fun little projects like this. So, hi Rhonda, no problem. Oh, a white gel pen. Yeah, see, that would look really good. If you're not, comfortable with real stitching, a gel pen is a great idea to add in that stitching look. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to take 4 of our frames and we're going to glue them. We're going to stack them on our washi backer here. And this is going to give us like a wall that's going to hold in your sequence. And it's going to give us, we need some depth here. And so that's what we're doing. We're building kind of a frame and some depth so we'll hold our sequence inside the heart. So we're going to layer 4 of these windows, or frames, excuse me, to make our window sill, if you will. And I'm just using the Eileen's Quick Dry Tacky Glue, my favorite. It gives you just a little bit of time to move it around before it actually adheres. And so we're going to stack these frames. And I like to do this technique if you want to make any of your die cuts dimensional. So if you have like words or phrases that you love, even images too, if you cut it out multiple times and layer it, it gives it more of like it gives it more structure and more of like almost like a chipboard sticker feel to it, because it's a little thicker, it's a little more rigid. It's a really great technique. I've done that with phrases a lot, and they're not so dainty anymore. So I recommend giving that a try. This is a good way to do that. And I just cut out, 5, like I said, 5 is the magic number for me, and then I just glue one on top of the other. And then your dies are more substantial that way. And there's lots of different ways to make shaker pockets. This is just my method. But I know there's lots of different ways you can do it. I found this works best for me personally. I've dabbled in a couple others and I haven't been as successful, so. All right, here's our fourth one. And I'll give you guys a close-up so you can see it. And it's not a huge, it's not a really thick, it's just enough. So let me see if I can, there it is. So you can kind of see the depth of the heart now. It's just enough to make a shaker heart. Okay, so then we're gonna take our pretty little sequence and we're gonna fill our heart with some of it. And so I've got some different shades of pinks and clears. Just try to, I don't want to overfill it. I just want a couple of different colors. And then I've got, I don't even know what this is called. I just call this like iridescent shavings. They're like these little cylinder pieces that I like to add in for a different shape, really. Just kind of spread it out so it's somewhat flat. And it's just a little bit, just gonna give it a little bit of sparkle. And then we're gonna come back in with our glue. And I like to get like a good line around the edge here because you're gonna want that to adhere pretty well. I'm gonna try to avoid some gaps if you can. And then we're gonna take our acetate and we're gonna place that on top. And this is our window. And you might have to do some trimming. I had to do some trimming on my other ones, and that's okay. And we're gonna push that down. And we're gonna make sure it sticks. And I like to use wet glue over tape when it comes to this. Well, you're so welcome, Kathy. It's actually not hard, it's quite easy, and you can have fun with so many shapes, so many different shapes. And if you want them to be thicker, you just keep layering your, your frames. You just keep layering those if you want some more, depth to your shaker. So you can control how thick and how high you go with it. And this is another great way to incorporate your dies or your nesting dies or your cutting machines. It's another good reason to use them to make the shaker pockets. All right, so I'm just gonna hold that down for a moment. I will need to trim, but I'm going to let it dry. But there you have it. We got some glue in there that needs to dry, but there's a little shaker pocket. Isn't that cute? I love it. And I will, once this dries, I'll trim it up a little bit. But that's how you make one. There you go. So we've got a couple of those that are going to go in the layout. All right. So now here comes our layout here. So I already have this shaker heart here, so I'm just gonna, see, I have one of my glue's not sticking. I gotta re-stick it, so hold on. That's why my sequence is coming out. You gotta make sure your glue is down. So let me re-adhere that. to give that a minute. Sometimes the engineering of these takes a moment. All right. So we'll start on the other side. We'll start with the photo, actually. While that dries. Okay. Very cute. Oh, I'm glad you guys like that. I really am. I'm glad you liked it. I always love it when I can share something new with you all. All right. I'm just gonna put some weight on that. Okay, back to this here. So let's start with the center photo. So I originally thought, you know, maybe I put a frame. I trim the photo down and I frame it. It's a cute little frame. It's got some hearts in it. And then we could add a little pizzazz to this. But I have this fun pom-pom trim. And I was thinking, how fun would it be to add some texture? So I was thinking we could add some pom-poms like to the underneath of the frame so it dangles a little bit. We could do it on top too, but I think I want them to dangle from underneath. But I was thinking it'd be fun to add some pom-poms, kind of decorate it a little bit. And then, I don't normally do this, but I thought it would be fun to add some texture this time around. Play with some other stuff that I have in my stash. So I'm thinking we do the frame and then add little pom-poms. But I do have pink ones too, so I want to see what those look like. Different shade of pink, so I think, well, I kind of like the pink. It matches everything else, and the white's pretty stark, so I'm not sure. Oh, I'm thinking a card with multiple balloon shaped shakers. That's a good idea. I think I like the pink there, but I think I'm gonna do the frame idea. I really love it, so let's do that and get this trimmed up. I love that card idea with the balloons. Don't forget, if you make any of this stuff, share them on the Facebook group if you're a part of it. I love seeing what you guys do with these ideas. I saw somebody earlier who did the page of the layout from last week, the heart, the pie heart with the washi. It came out so good. So good. All right. What I like about adding this frame too is it's adding a little bit of gold to this layout. So we're introducing another color, which is good. And I have some gold pieces that maybe I want to add, or maybe some gold shimmer spray at the end. Pink and gold is always a nice combination in my mind. All right, so there's our frame. And then what I want to do is I want to put some foam on the back because I do want to give it a little bit of dimension, pop it up a little bit, especially if we're going to do some pom-poms. So let's add some fun foam. I do want to give some room at the bottom for the pom-poms. Perfect. Okay. I'm at a 4-day crop next week, and I can't wait to try these new things I'm learning from you and share. Oh, that's so fun. I can't wait to hear how your crop goes, Dee. That's going to be super fun. They're going to be so blown away by all your new ideas. That's my favorite part about crops, is learning from each other and sharing what we know, what we've learned. That's going to be so fun. I have one coming up in March, a 3-day weekend one. I'm looking forward to that. All right, so we want our foam to be more up towards the top. And then we got our little pink pom-poms. That we're gonna add, and I think I can add just using some red line tape to stick it down. So let's see what that does. Well, I see that, and I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. There it is. I'll give you credit. In fact, the Cricket Chicks will join you live. Oh, I love that. That would be so fun. Hi, Colleen. Crazy here. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Hang in there at work tonight. I'm sure you're busy. And we have Wendy. Hello, Wendy. We are doing well. How are you? And we would love to have some new people join the live, Dee. That would be awesome. Send them along. The more the merrier. All right, we're doing some red line tape, which is just a little bit more a heavy duty tape if you haven't used it before. It's perfect for you know, dimensional pieces and gives it some rigidity. That's cute. Adding some little pom-poms there. And I do think I need another piece of foam though. You know, I can do some foam squares. Let's pop that up there, or foam tape. Let's see. I need some more dimension. So let's take this off. I had these pom-poms originally because I was making some embellishments and little cards. Well, not cards, but like tags and gift bags and stuff. And I still had some of it left over. And I saw it the other day as I was like cleaning up, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and incorporate this into one of my layouts. I think it would be fun. Something a little different, and I know it's not for everybody, but I like to go outside my box every now and again. And I like to show you guys that it's okay to do that too, right? Go outside your comfort zone a little bit. What's the worst that could happen? You still have a memory documented, and it's okay if you don't love it, at least you tried. And the more you do stuff like that, you're going to find stuff that you do love. I was scrolling through my photos of my layouts the other day, and you know, I have some in there that, you know, were definitely experiments that I'm like, you know, I didn't love, but what I did love about it was the process, right, of playing and having fun and trying something new. All right, I need a little tape right there. Rhonda, I came through the groceries in the fridge and got here. You are so funny. Well, I'm so glad that this Friday night has a special place in your heart. That is too funny. Welcome, I'm so glad you're here. And then we've got Wendy was at senior night at my son's basketball. Hey, that's okay. Family first, right? So glad you were able to hop on, though. All right. Again, a little bit of finagling because we're kind of engineering something or adding some dimension. That little pom-pom was hanging a little low. All right. So just a little something extra on that photo. I think it's cute. And then we popped it up to give the pom-poms a little room to hang out. Lovely, lovely, I love it. Okay. There we go. All right, so let's see how our shakers are doing. They should be dry now. Beautiful. All right, so here's my thought on the shakers, just kind of doing a visual triangle here, and I do need to trim this guy up. because the acetate is sneaking over the edge just slightly. But again, that's not a big deal. Really easy to just come in and trim up that acetate real quick. And we don't need perfection. Just do your best. There we go. So here's my thought on the shaker pockets. So I think we're gonna adhere those down. And I love this. This adds a little sparkle to the layout. Fun little sparkle. We'll adhere this heart. And we'll just try to line them up to the best of our ability. I just eyeball it. I try not to get too hung up on it being super straight or perfect. You know, it's handmade, so there's gonna have imperfections. So we're gonna stack that, and then we'll adhere this one down. And I wanted to try to have some fun with these other hearts. So that's where the crepe paper comes in. There we go. How adorable, right? Isn't that cute? All right. Hi, Mom. Yeah, the palms are cute, right? Just a little addition. Just a cute little addition. All right, so next thing I want to do, which I thought would be fun, is I want to add a little bit of frill, some frills to one of these hearts. I don't know if I'm going to do more than one. I just want to see what it looks like. So let's give it a try and see what we think. So I'm going to adhere this heart in the center here, and then I've got some crepe paper, and I think I've shown you guys how I do this, how I've done this before in the past. But for those of you who are new, you'll see how I'm going to make like a cute little ruffle around the edge of the heart. I hope, you know, in my mind it's going to come out nice, but you know, maybe because I'm doing this live and in the flesh, I don't know, we'll see. But you know, trial and error, that's what we do here. No fail, right? No fail Friday night. All right, so I'm going to take some red line tape here, and I'm going to go around the edge with it, because I'm going to need something for this crepe paper to adhere to. Hi, Fallon, welcome. Oh, thank you so much. So glad you're here. All right. And this red line is nice and sticky. It's gonna make sure it holds on to that crepe paper really well. And I thought this, like I said, when I was thinking about this layout, I'm like, it would just be really fun to add some texture. We got the texture of the washi. We got the texture of the sequins. And now we've got the texture from the pom-poms. And so we're gonna add some more texture with some crepe paper, hopefully. That's the goal anyway. All right, so I'm gonna start here. And I like to do like a little fan. a little fan with the crepe paper, and you just want a little bit peeking over the edge, and you just kind of go in, and I'll show you the other side in a moment. Just kind of go in and press down onto that red line tape, and it's going to hold the crepe paper just enough. And we're going to go in and trim that too. But as you can see, we're starting to make like a little frilly edge there. You can make it a little thicker around the outside too, if you want to, you know, if you feel like you might need to trim it. Sorry, I gotta hold it under the camera so you guys can see. But we're just kind of folding it and working it around the edge here. It's imperfect, it's kind of messy. But in the end, it looks really cute. And I'm just gonna trim off that excess there so we can access our tape as we're going around. And you could probably do this same thing with your tape runner. I just found that the red line tape just holds a lot better, personally. And we're just creasing and folding, making a cute little edge here. And I've done this as a layering technique, like under my photos. You do it on different shapes, layering it between layers on my layouts. It's a nice little touch. So I've got one edge here basically done. So I'm going to cut this crepe paper. And see our little frill? Isn't that cute? So now we're going to do the other side. But I got to trim the back a little bit so I can access my tape here. And crepe paper is so forgiving. I love it for that very reason. So like I can see I have some of it sneaking up. Where's my... Oh. So I'm just going to want to take a piece, just kind of tack it down so it doesn't move. All right, so now let's do the other side. And I hope you guys don't mind that, you know, we're doing this in real time. But I really want to show you guys that anybody can do this. You can get this look. It's not hard. And you can just level up your layouts, you know. With simple techniques like this, adding texture, different materials. And I'm literally just folding it on the back. Sorry, I am thinking I'm on camera and I'm not, guys. I apologize. It's a little tricky. Simply just folding on the back there. And I'm going through and just lifting up my protector on my red line tape as I go through. This one's not cooperating. All right. So we're going to keep folding. Imperfection's okay. It gives it that handmade look. I just love it personally. Absolutely love it. It can be thicker in some places, a little longer in others. very forgiving. And as you can see here, if I'm running a little bit low on my crepe paper, but if I need to add a little bit, that's easy enough to do as well. So I am going to need another little piece there. Almost cute, right? And we just pick up where we left off. Just tack it on. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad you like it. Just some different stuff, and I really like to encourage people to step outside their comfort zones and give this stuff a try. Anybody can do it. It can be intimidating to see it done, but really anybody can do it. And I'm here to prove that. All right, so I do need to stick some tape down here. And it's gonna look a little messy on the back. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Because it's the front you only need to concern yourself with. And I'm actually just gonna put this double-sided tape around the back so I can adhere it down, if it will cooperate with me. There we go. Dual purpose. It's holding down my crepe paper, and then I can also adhere the heart to the layout. And this double-sided tape I just get from Dollar Tree. All right, so here's our fun little crepe paper heart. I'm gonna stretch that out just a little bit. Now we've got a different textured element. Isn't that adorable? There we go. Cute. All right. Oh, these are not even. Oh, my glue came off of my shaker heart here. We're gonna have to put that together again. Obviously I didn't have enough. Might have to hot glue that. I haven't had that issue before though. Let me do some red line instead. Hang tight, guys. Fixing my shaker here. Usually that glue holds the acetate really well, so I might have not just put enough glue on there. Just putting it back together. My hearts were uneven, and normally I don't mind, but that was pretty obvious, so I had to fix them. Are any of you playing along tonight, or are you just watching? Normally when I attend lives, I tend to watch and play later because I'm so slow and I want to take in all the details. So I totally get it if that's how you guys roll too. Just watching. Hi, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. Jen Ren, hello, hello. We are having fun with textures and sequins and glitter and, or I mean not glitter, crepe paper, pom-poms. We're doing all the things tonight. I am just reattaching my shaker together because I didn't have it adhered very well. All right. So we'll get these a little more centered. There we go. Hopefully that does the job. Okay. So what I could do is, if I was doing this on my own, I probably would add some more, you know, some more crepe paper, maybe on 3 of these to balance it out. But we're just going to keep them as is for tonight, because as is a little bit of a process, and don't want to bore you guys with those details. So we're just going to mix and match and just have a lot of fun. All right. Oh, there's Paula. Hello. Hey, Joyce. Yeah, the tape is working better than the glue. Although I haven't had an issue with the glue in the past, so I'm not sure why that's giving me such a hard time. I think my heart's a little crooked, but that's all right. It can be crooked. All right. So yeah, you guys, the tape may work better for the acetate than the glue. Depends on the kind of glue you have. Usually the Eileen's doesn't give me any trouble, but not cooperating with me tonight. So now I'm just adhering the rest of these hearts. We got Sarah's Pretty Pages. Hello. Hi, Sarah. So you're just watching tonight, but you usually scrap along. Oh, that's good. Sometimes I'll work on something else, you know, while I'm watching. But I'm kind of a slow learner, so to try to play along, it's tough. But if you guys do this idea with the die cuts and the washi, I would love to see it. I would absolutely love to see it. So we're going to come in with some embellishments now with the rest of these hearts, or the, you know, to kind of jazz up the rest of them. There we go. It's looking mighty fine right now. So cute. Love the different shades of pink. Love the different elements. So fun. All right. So the other thing I do have is I do have another frame, which I could add in here. No, I'll leave it out. Okay, let's see what we've got for embellishments. So I've got some of these stickers that I'd like to use, and I need to actually go grab my embellishment box. So I think we're going to keep with the pink theme. And I've got my puffy letters too. Oh, I do want to do the washi. Oh, sorry, I'm reading. Let me catch up here. Finally caught alive. All right. D, did you cut your silhouette or did you use the... So for these hearts, I used my Big Shot and I have some nesting heart dies. And so I just covered some cardstock with my washi, as you can see here, and then cut them out with the dies. You could probably do it on your silhouette too. I don't know if the knife would end up lifting up any of the washi if it got caught on it, but it's definitely worth a try. I don't really care for these. There. I've got some chipboard stickers too. The heart, sweetheart. Oh, we've got a cute little sweetheart pink heart. All right, so now we're just gonna go through and see what we got. I don't know if we want to add some florals or not, but we'll see what we've got in here. Oh, a cute little, I was thinking pink, but look at that. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we got. For all the little bits and pieces. These are some little banners. Wasn't really thinking if I was going to add a title or not, because there's a lot going on, but I was thinking we could do, you know, I could do a small little phrase there, or maybe some word phrases on the hearts. Just looking to see what I have for embellishments. Got it. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, I did a lot of work off camera because I knew this was going to take a little bit to kind of put together and kind of like that bow, put together and embellish, as well as some of the textural pieces. So I thought I would cut out the hearts ahead of time to save a little bit. I kind of like that. Pink on pink. I don't know if we want to add in blue. I kind of like the blue in with the pink. So maybe we'll add some extra colors in here. Oh, look at this one. I like this one better. Cute, cute. All right, so there's some of those pieces. Those work nicely. So I have a fun little like jelly piece. I have these rubber, I think they're supposed to go in like you use them like they're wax on envelopes or not, but I have a bunch of these, so I don't know if we can incorporate that or not. Try to utilize some of it. All right, we've got all these little word phrases and banners. I like it. Again, just pulling up pieces, and we'll see what fits and we'll see what doesn't. What we like, what we don't like. I got some fun, we could add some florals. You know me and I like my florals, but I think if I add anything, it's gotta be small. Yeah. I don't like the big ones. All right, nothing really there. I might have to dig into a new pack because these are all just random pieces from a collection, but I like to try and use these first before I open anything new. Oh, we got a camera. Maybe we can have fun. It's a little on the purple side, but possibly. That one's a little too. All right. These touches look really nice. They bring the layout to the next level. Well, thank you. Yeah, it adds a little bit of something extra, right? Kind of like that little bird. Embellishing really is it's the final touches, and for me it always takes the longest. Trying to find those perfect pieces that just go well with the layout. I'm not sure what we're doing with that. All right, so these are a little too summery. I do have that Sweetheart chipboard sticker I want to add. Oh, you know what? I need to go and get my chipboard binder because I know I have a whole bunch of Valentine's stuff in there, and love and hearts and all of that. So let me snag that real quick. And let's see what other pieces we could find. We've got stickers in here and chipboard pieces. And I'm pretty confident I have a Valentine section or Valentine collection in here. But if not, we have other love pieces as well. But I'm almost certain I put money on it anyway, I think. Here we go. We got some cute little hearts here. I like this. That's kind of cute. Maybe we could add some florals or something to it. This is a little too purple for me. We got a Be Mine on here. Just gonna add this off to the side because I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Oh, thank you, Coffee Mom Scrapper. I'm so glad you joined. Hopefully we see you again. And I know Miss Wendy is gonna say, where's your date tab? So I'm thinking if I could build a cluster here, maybe my date tab can go there. So we got some cute little, I think this is gonna be too big, but I love that. I don't want to cover up too many. Let's go on the other side. Oh, here we go. I knew I had some Valentine stuff in here. All right, so we've got some more fun little hearts. We've got this cute little Valentine. This is introducing some black, and we've got that there, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'd take this apart. I do like this little cupcake. That's really what I love most. I think I had built this at some point. I don't know if I could do that because the shapes are just too much the same. Kind of like the cupcake. All right, we've got a lot of hearts, a lot more hearts, which is not the worst thing to add. Using the washi like this is great, makes for good embellishments for cards. You're absolutely right. It would make great embellishments for cards. So this is fun. Look at that. Oh, I love it. We're gonna add that cute little heart right there. Let's go back over here. I think these are all like too dark pink. Hey, but we used one of them. One is better than none at all. And I still had this collection here as well. Little Sweetheart is pink. I don't know. I don't see anything there that I love. Let's see. We got anything else here? Just keep flipping through, seeing what we got. All right. I think we did pretty good. We do have some of these little guys. Those cute little hearts remind me of Valentine's candy, so I just came back with cookies because I could not stop thinking about chocolate. Oh my god. I love it. Sorry to give you the munchies. Oh. But enjoy those cookies. That sounds really good. Oh, here we go. We got Happy Hearts. We'll add that right in the middle of our sequence. All right, so there's that. Let's see. I do have some little puffy hearts here. Some tiny littles that we might be able to incorporate. But I wanted to see if we had any other banners or phrases or embellishments that might work. Got some circles. Bits and pieces. I had to eat a donut myself. No cookie regrets. Good. Don't ever regret a cookie. All right. I'm gonna add that too. I think that's cute. We'll tack that down. I still am really loving this bow, so we're gonna tack that down. It's actually gold on the other side, but I like the white piece. The white. Something different. All right. Haven't decided about, I think this cupcake's really cute, but I feel like it needs more, something else. So we're gonna keep looking. Gonna see what else we can find. If anything. All right. Got some more little puffies here. Love You Be Mine. I think we're getting close though. I still have this. I'm gonna tack down this bird because I really like him here. I know it adds a little bit different color, but I still love him. We're gonna add him right here. Love, love, love this Jess. Thank you so much, Wendy. So glad you guys like this. I was excited about this layout. So I'm just looking here and see if there are any other stickers or phrases or images that I may want to use. Life. Really trying to dig into my stash too, if I can. I'm gonna get my other container of, oh wait, you know what? I have, I think, a sticker sheet in here too. Let me snag that. Okay. Forgot I have this as well. Cutie Sweet. We've got some lips, swans. You Have My Heart. Oh, I like this one. What do we think about? Well, then you're adding the black, and I feel like that black is pretty bold. Sorry, I'm just looking at this, see what I think. I think the black might be too much. Although we have the black and white photo, but I don't have, well, black there. You Have My Heart. I just think that's really cute. Got an XO. Yeah, I don't love this. It's just too bold, I think. Too bold. We still got a little cupcake hanging out. All right. There's nothing really here that is reaching out to me. I've got some tiny little heart stickers here, but I'm thinking that I don't know if I want to keep it clean or add some gold shimmer, you know, splatters around the hearts here after we're done. I'm thinking maybe we do that. But let me grab my other box of embellishments. See if we can find any more bits and pieces to add to this before we top it all off here. Tiny word stickers. Yeah, I have some more I think in here that I could look through. I had a little swatch of them, but I didn't find any phrases that I loved. But that doesn't mean we don't have any elsewhere. These are a little big, so I don't think those are gonna work. Little cork hearts, circles. All right, nothing there. All right, let's see. Oh, that's cute. And we have just little phrases in there. Any other? Little camera, ice creams, those won't work. Free hugs. These are just little ticket images. Oh, the Tim Holtz word stickers. Yeah, I can check and see if I have anything for phrases on there too. That's a good idea. I was just seeing if I had any more images first rather than more words. All right. But we might just want to go word stickers and call it a day. All right. So we've got a few more here. Celebrate every day. Oh, I kind of like that. But maybe we put that. I love the flowiness of that banner. We might just have to forego my cupcake. I'm trying to make that cupcake work, guys, and I just don't know that I'm going to be able to make it work. The colors match perfectly, but I don't know. All right. So I still need my date tag, too. Can't forget that. All right, I think that's really pretty. And the gold tag, it ties into the gold on the frames. Let's see what we got for some tiny words. I have that pretty little heart. All right, let's pull out some tiny words, and then if we can't find anything there, I think I might just call it good. Because I'm at that space where I just don't want to overdo it. I love the banner. Yeah, I think that was a good find. I think it's nice. I like that it's flowy. I like it, I like it. All right, tiny words. Let's see if they have some some sentimental ones here. Although now I do like this one too. It has some gold in there. So I'm not sure that I need any more words now that I look at this. I kind of like, we've got it kind of simple. We've got texture in here. We have it on the simple side, which I'm okay with. The more I look at this. What do you guys think? I could add some, we could add some Nuvo drops. Oh, although I really like how kind of clean and tidy this is. And again, I'm thinking if I add some stitching around the edge, that's going to top it all off. It's going to finish it off. It's going to frame it. So yeah, Kathy, I'm with you. I don't think I need to really add anymore. I really like the balance here. I like that it's simple and clean. We've got lots of texture going on. So I'm with you. I think we're gonna call this good. I do need the date. Yes. Yes, the date. All right. So we're gonna stick down this banner and stick down this heart. And I think I'll just do some stitching off camera. But I do think, oh, I gotta adhere this too. I really love the result. It took us a little bit to get there, but I love it. This has got some those little paper tears. I gotta clean that up. All right. I think this came out so sweet. All right. Yes, I will do the stitching and definitely make sure you guys see that. I'll post it online after I finish that up. But we've got, and I have to go seek out the date. So I might just do the date stamp down around the corner, maybe on the side once I go back and look. Or I could even handwrite it in a light pink pen or something, but the date will be added, I promise you that. So we are going to call this layout complete. Thank you guys so much for hanging on, and I know it was a little bit of a drawn out process to embellish it, but let me give you guys that close-up look of the crepe paper trim, the shaker hearts, and the washi hearts. We did some pom-poms. I think this came out very sweet. It's lovely. The grid design is never a failure. I love the grid design. You can never go wrong with it. So I hope you guys take some of these techniques, and I'd love to see if you create a layout with them. Please share. I always love seeing what you guys come up with. Thank you, Kathy, so much. And we'll see you guys next week for more washi. So we're going to continue to play. February is washi month, so we're not done with it yet. I am determined maybe to use up another 1 or 2 rolls before the month's end. So hopefully you guys are along for the ride with me and you're going to use up some washi too. So I'll catch you guys next week. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.